Now let's learn how to do a purchase agreement. So we had sold a binaural set of hearing aids to Mr. Anderson. So once we have him resident in the system here, we can go to purchase agreements. On this list we can see existing purchase agreements, we can see what's on the individual purchase agreement, his appointment dates, who did it, what the amounts were. So to do a purchase agreement, click New. This number 2 is we need to select the appointment date and or fill it in by hand. But if we select the appointment date where we sold those hearing aids, automatically the clinician name will come up, the clinic where they were at, and the date that sale happened will automatically fill in here. If we want to add hearing aids onto the purchase agreement, we go Add Aids. We'll come up here, we'll see right hearing aid and left hearing aid. If we know the item number of the hearing aid, we can enter it here. If not, we can start to filter all of the item lists down. So let's say we sold a Starkey hearing aid. It was a receiver in the canal, and the circuit was a S-Series IQ11, and that'll load it into the system. We can select whether it's new, used, or reconditioned. We can select here whether it's from stock. So if we select it's from stock, we will see all the stock aids that are in here. This is a new system, so we have nothing in stock. We could also, if we have multiple locations, go out and search for the other locations to see if they have any, and we would click here. And of course, where this database is new, so there's no inventory sitting in the system at this point in time. So let's just go cancel that, and we will unclick from stock. If we then hit tab, from our item file, the warranty years, loss and damage years, RIC warranty years will automatically be filled in, the battery type. We could select the color here. The list price is pulled in from our item list. We can edit that if we want. We can do an adjustment on this invoice. Let's say we wanted to give a $200 discount. We could do it here. We're in the state of Minnesota, and we had set up in our clinic tax area 2% tax going on hearing aids. So you see it's automatically calculated here. We had set up dispenser fee of $75 per hearing aid if they're returned, and from this manufacturer, Starkey, we had set up in our system that if they lose the hearing aid, there'll be a $200 fee associated with it, and these items get put onto our purchase agreement once we print it. So let's go submit. That submits then the right hearing aid. If we've sold a binaural here, if they're exactly identical, we go copy right to left. That brings over the exact same elements, exact same pricing, taxes, dispenser fees, and loss of damage fees. And in this case, we're just going to go submit, and that put the 2 hearing aids in at $5,610. We go close, and now we can see those 2 items in the detail of the list. If we sold any ear molds or accessories, or they made any payments, we could then click here and enter it. We're going to go through this in detail a little later. So let's just submit this purchase agreement and create it. And now we can see that there's been a purchase agreement created here. It's number 429. It's from the May 4th, and it's a new purchase agreement. Now, one of the things we can do, we like to have patients sign the purchase agreement, make a commitment for purchasing these hearing aids, and we can do that by printing out a short form purchase agreement. So this is just a partial purchase agreement where we say what we're doing. Of course, we don't know here what serial numbers are yet. We haven't received the hearing aids yet. We know what the pricing is, what the tax was, and then there's some verbiage here that when you come back to get your hearing aids, you'll receive a full purchase agreement at that point in time. And you can print it here, right here, and it'll print to your printer.